Before we get started, we got a word from our sponsors, True Classic. It's hard to find clothes, man, especially being a big boy trying to find clothes, but True Classic has put a little secret sauce into their shirts, and I love it to pieces. Now, if you're a smaller dude, get True Classic anyway because they feel fantastic, right? But if you're a big boy, the big advantages that we have is that they fit us tight in all the right places, in the arms, in the shoulders, and in the chest. So if we've been in the gym, we get our swole to pop out a little bit more. Plus, it's a little more loose around the torso, so if you got the dad bod thing going on, it's tight in the right place and it's loose in the other places. Look at this guy. You can clearly see the difference. One side is all big and loose and baggy, the neck's all saggy, but the other side, it's a nice, clean, and tight package that accents us in all the right places. But listen, this isn't some miscellaneous endorsement on True Classic Tees because they're sponsoring us. Take a look at Voch's streams for the past year. I have been wearing True Classic Tees. I'm wearing True Classic Tees right now. They didn't notice when they decided to sponsor Voch Lombardi, but not only do I wear their short sleeves, I wear their long sleeves, I wear their hoodies. Voch says this: I want you to go to trueclassictees.com. I'm gonna save you some money. I want you to get a shirt in every single color just like I did. When you go to checkout, you type in promo code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH for 25% off. And if you spend more than $100, you will get free shipping. You cannot beat that with a stick. True Classic Tees, you look good, you feel good. Salute. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the highlighted version of the film session for this week. I got about 7 or so plays for y'all, but if you want the full-blown film session, about an hour worth of content, then go to patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I know y'all want to see every single Jason Peters, Tyler Smith play. Go over there, check it out, and look at some of the other stuff that we did on the Bengals. Look at the stuff that we did on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I typically put film up there the day after the game and the day after that. So go over there and check it out. Patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. Let's get started. See, I'm not even going to be phony with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and run this play that y'all wanted to see first. I know you want to see the Tyler Smith, Jason Peters, Tony Pollard big run, the very first play of the second drive. I'm going to go ahead and give that to y'all, and then we'll get into some of the other film things that I saw. And I just want everybody to be careful, man. Let's watch it from the wide view before we break this down technically. I just want everybody to be careful, man. I know that we got a fantastic result from Jason Peters' first play, but, you know, let's watch the whole film before we overreact to something that we saw here. Not saying that Jason played bad. I'm just saying that, you know, let's just not let that one play be the reason. We need Jason Peters right now. Let's work this thing slow and continue to get him in shape. And I'm not saying we need to lean on Fournier or anything, but you know, let's just slow it down a little bit. But I will say that if we're going to be going 3 for 3, which is Tyler, Jason, and Biadasz being the 1, 2, 3 versus these 3 Giants defenders, this end, this linebacker, and this one tech, we sealed this thing up pretty nice. Just take a look at your front side here. Boom. Tyler's gonna get his guy sealed off, and Tyler's really good at sealing his guy. Tyler Smith, by the way, not Connor Williams. Tyler Smith. He's good at getting hands on guys, and of course once he grabs you, that grip strength that he has, you don't typically get away, but once he sinks his hands in you, he's really good at turning people, and that's where that natural power comes from. So you see 73 comes off the line of scrimmage, get those grips, and then he turns you. He's really, really good at that. Let's go back and look at Jason Peters. He's going to take his first step off the line of scrimmage, take a pretty good angle towards his linebacker here. This is technically a good angle, but the linebacker tried to give Jason Peters a hard time by stepping back inside. You see what I'm saying? Pardon my pixelation there. Boom, 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 boom. And he steps inside to try to beat Jason Peters right there. But Jason Peters stops his momentum, and Jason is a big boy, so stopping that momentum is a lot. But to get back inside to deal with that linebacker, it actually opens up the hole nicely there, as you can see. And you know, Tyler Biadasz's block was very important also. Like, we just can't sleep on what he did, because if we get penetration from the one tech, then we're Dunsville. This play doesn't even work. And let's take a look at the backside before we move on. We got Zach Martin and Terrence Steele. What did they do with their combo? Perfection. Hey, listen. I know Terrence Steele had week 1 penalties. We were kind of down on Terrence Steele, but Terrence Steele has put together 3 fantastic weeks, much better than Leo Collins. 3 fantastic weeks. We have got to give Terrence Steele, Steady Steele, his credit. Him and Zach Martin are going to combo the 3, boom, boom, boom. They're going to take the 3 to the linebacker. I love it. And boy, and Tony Pollard just goes to be fast, man. And look, at some point we're going to have a conversation about Tony Pollard demanding his respect as a running back in this offense, but we'll cross that road whenever we get there. I wanted to add this play because I thought it was hilarious. This was a big run from Zeke. You're going to see Tyler Smith. Let's take a look at him right now. Tyler Smith is going to pull, get open in space, and he ain't going to hit him. He's just going to touch a DB, and he just dies. Hey, listen, man. You know, Tyler didn't have to coil up his body. He didn't have to explode out the hips. You know, he just put his infinity gauntlet on and fall. And listen, after dealing with this character, getting his white clothes messed up, he goes to go block another guy that Noah Brown should have been blocking, man. Tyler Smith is fun to watch in space. What did everybody else do? Was it impressive? Jason Peters was a little slow-footed there. We'll talk a little bit more on that on the Patreon film. Tyler Biadasz gets a great little scoop right here. Tyler Biadasz reaching a head up two on Jason Peters right here is disgusting. Fantastic block from Tyler Biadasz. And Zach and Steele, Zach Martin is being fantastic. Terrence Steele is being steady. Love it. Something that I'm always, telling people about when I'm on social media is I'm on Twitter arguing with guys, right? The competition that Tyler Smith is going to see this year, right? It's going to be a lot more dudes that aren't good than it's going to be gangsters. Like the fact that, Tyler Smith played musical chairs and he ended up with Shaq Barrett and Trey Hendrickson week 1 and 2 was very rare. Like most guys aren't going to see those levels of, pass rushes back to back like that. But I think for the most part, Tyler Smith is going to run into a lot of dudes like this. Take a look at 73 right here. Tyler being 73. He's going to run into a lot of dudes like this that he could just simply control, right? Like this dude, whoever this dude is, he's simply not powerful enough. He is not powerful enough to deal with Tyler Smith. And once again, Tyler's going to get those hands. He's going to drop his butt. That's ball game, player. You ain't got a chance against the boy Cooper Rush, right? And look, something else too, man. Let's just send a message to Kellen. I know that that we want to keep tight ends and certain guys in the game to try to help Tyler Smith a little bit. Hey, just send them dudes on routes, man, because Tyler doesn't really need help like that. Sometimes Tyler will probably struggle versus one of these really quick-footed guys. One of these super bendy dudes, man. But you'll see 87 right here. Jake Ferguson just kind of looking over to possibly help Tyler Smith. Man, Tyler don't need that. Take a look at this play, man. This is what Jason Peters is really good at, man. This veteran savvy stuff. Let's just run the play, then we'll come back and talk about it. Jason Peters is going to try to go for a wide grip, and I'm not the biggest fan of a wide grip. I'm more so of get hands inside at all costs. But if you're one of those super strong dudes and you can go for the shoulder grip, then you can typically take away a lot of dudes' options. But I'm just always hand inside guy. Jason Peters didn't do a good job of securing the grip on the outside attack, right? The outside punch. So you see this D lineman who has his hands inside on Jason Peters, right? Jason Peters' knees aren't bent. He's a little high and his hands are outside. Jason Peters is going to show some veteran savvy here and get those hands right back inside. I'm going to show it right here. Let's play. His hands are going to start outside. Then they're going to work back inside. Boom, like that. And then once he gets hands inside, he can anchor down and dude stops moving. You see what I mean? Fantastic veteran savvy there from Jason Peters. Tyler Smith actually gets his hands outside and it works for him. But Tyler Smith is a bull. He is just so powerful, so strong. And once he gets hands on dudes, they just stop moving. Hey man, it's not smart to bull rush Tyler Smith. I don't care if you're trying to do speed to power techniques, man. Bull rushing Tyler Smith is not the work. It's just not the move, man. And this is another example of Tyler Smith getting that body turn, right? You're going to see him right here, 73 at the left tackle here. He's going to come off the ball. Boom. He's going to get hands on 55. And he's just going to slowly turn his body to the inside. And what he's doing, yes, he's cutting 55 off, but he's taking away the opportunity for 55 to try to cross his face, right? If Tyler wants to keep 55 to the outside, he's turning his body to make sure that 55 doesn't end up in B gap. And look, man, if we can just erase 48 and erase 29, then Tyler Smith just opened the shit out of this gap. You know what I mean? Like that gap is wide open. But we got two guys there. Hold on, time out. Let's see. Let's go back and see here. We got Fournier, boom, boom, boom. He's going to seal 48. Boy, if we just had a soul to deal with 29, and that may be like a tight end block, or for some reason they got, I guess that's Kavontae Turpin. I guess he's going to be trying to cut down on this dude. That ain't gonna work. But Tyler Smith just opening up this whole space right here. Tyler Biadasz sealing 48. If we just had to do the deal with 29, then Zeke walks into the end zone there, and he's tapping on Cooper Rush for some reason. Okay. And just one more play, Tyler Smith. He's really good at these blocks, man. These backside scoops. And what I mean by backside scoops is that if he's the left tackle and the play is going right, then he's not blocking ends. He's blocking like one of these interior guys, so one of these B gap dudes. But this dude's a little more shaded to head up on Matt Fournier right here. He's really like almost like a 2 alignment. Tyler Smith having the athleticism to open up and just cover them dudes up. It's so good, man. It's so impressive. It's so fantastic. Look at Tyler Smith just reach and get there, man. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Fun game, man. Fun game. Cowboys versus Giants. It's always good to get a victory, bro. I love what we were able to do on defense, and the offense just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. We're gonna get dudes back, man. Gallup's gonna come back. James Washington's gonna come back. Randy Dakota Prescott is gonna come back, man. So we just got to keep stacking these wins on top of each other and continue to make progress. And I think we'll be fine when it comes to the down the line stretch that we're looking for with this Dallas Cowboys team. Let's continue to stack success on top of success. And hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll catch y'all live Monday through Friday on the volume at 3 p.m. Central. Love y'all to pieces, and we'll be going live to watch the Washington Football Wizards together. All right, hopefully we can beat the shit out of them too. All right, love y'all, man. Y'all hold down for Doski, Wilson, Peasky, Whiskey. Till next time, out.